What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got something special for you today. Right behind me is the Adventure Van Expo in Sierra at Tahoe, which is just south of Lake Tahoe. And as you guys know, they canceled the Overland Expo in Arizona, and they canceled the Overland Expo in Colorado, and then they recently canceled SEMA. That sucks. 2020 has been a total loss as far as off-road and overlanding goes, getting videos at these shows. But the Adventure Van Expo in Tahoe is still going on, so let's go take a look and have some fun. Check this out. This van caught my eye because it has a bunk bed system in here. It's pretty cool. These guys are called Overland Van Project right there, and they're out of Oregon. And they got this sprinter van. This is really cool because, you know, a lot of times when you get these vans, they're awesome. They got everything you need, but sometimes if you have kids, it's hard to find space for them. But look at this. And you call this the
Kabunk.
Kabunk. Yeah, yep. So you can put 2 kids up front. You know, a lot of times this space is not necessarily wasted. I mean, you can still put packages and gear and stuff like that and dogs, but this makes it to where the kids can actually sleep here. Look at that. That is awesome. And then here's another cool feature. This seat right here actually has 2 seat belts, so you can have mom and dad in the front and 2 kids seat belted legally in the back.
And then when you're not using it,
this folds right up, and now you have livable space. That is cool.
Things out of the way.
And then of course, mom and dad can sleep back there on the Murphy bed. I'm assuming it just unlocks and then comes down, right? Look at that. So nice big sleeping area for 2 adults. How many inches is that usually?
78 inches total in the back, and then it's around 74 up front.
There you go.
6 foot folks can sleep back here.
Nice. A family of 4 can comfortably sleep in here. And if you really wanted to stretch it out, you could put an air mattress down there for another kid down there, or an adult.
Totally.
Even got space for a dog right here too. So I'm already looking at this at the 5-person max. you really could lay somebody down there. Storage up the top and the bottom.
We also have a rooftop deck too. So in theory, if you needed to put a camping pop top up on the deck,
a rooftop tent could go up there too. That's awesome. Yeah, you know how kids are nowadays. They don't even want to stay inside.
They don't.
They want to go outside. Yeah.
Totally.
You can just throw a rooftop tent up there. So here's a peek at those solar panels. The Zamp Solar panels. You got the Max fan. They got a little wooden deck up here. This is cool. Get a nice eagle's perch.
Like,
it looks
really
solid.
Too much.
This definitely looks thicker than most rooftop decks I've seen.
Yeah, I think this one's made for actually hanging out on.
2x6 seater.
Oh, 2x6 seater, yeah. Yeah, those are beefy. I like that. Get a nice little rooftop view of the whole show up here. Cool, thank you. Alright, so this van here caught my eye because it has a lot of wood craftsmanship going on. A lot of carpentry going on in here, and it looks really aesthetically pleasing when you look at it. You know, a lot of these vans can be very industrial and kind of dark and just metal and aluminum and steel, but this has a lot of wood, and some people love wood, you know, and this is that high grade. I don't even know what kind of wood it is, to be quite honest, but it's that high grade pressure treated, probably marine grade wood. And they designed it to where it's almost like a Leatherman, where, you know, it's like a multi-tool. You can set this up in a bunch of different ways, but essentially they're selling it set up in this configuration, which is like their maxed out configuration. You got cargo in the back. Actually quite a bit of cargo back here. They got the pop outs so you can sleep side to side. This actually folds up too, so if you have tall things you want to put back here, you can. If you look right there, they have handles on those L-track, so you can actually pull yourself into the bed if you need help getting up there. Really nice. The woodwork is just beautiful, man. I like that step, by the way. You can step to get back up in here. They got these marine style locks. Look at that. So nice. And then they push in nice and flush. Then you turn it like that to open it. There's more storage. But yeah, as you can see, I think it's like this. There we go. So that can come out like a chair. You can make it into a seat. And you got your sink with hot and cold water. There's your fridge. It looks like a Dometic. There's a table here. You can set up a stove. You can put your stove here too. Got power. Real simple. I like it. Yeah, if you want to know more about these guys that make this awesome wood setup here. So here's another one. This one's blacked out. I kind of like this one. Look at that. So this one is on a Dodge or a Ram ProMaster. I like these wheels, man. Look at that. It's blacked out with the all-terrain tires. I like this look, man. I know black really absorbs a lot of heat, but it just looks so mean. I like it. That's nice. You got the push bumper in the front. Beefy rooftop rack. LEDs. There's your ladder to get to the roof. By the way, these guys are out of San Francisco, the Bay Area. And here's another example of their beautiful woodwork.
There's like some stuff on that.
Look at that.
Those are just like kind of recommended.
Here's your outdoor shower in the back so you can rinse off. Got your cedar down there. Here's what it looks like when the bed is folded up out of the way. So you can put all your gear, your bikes, whatever, backpacks, camping gear, whatever. Hiking gear. Yeah, that's nice. I spotted a four-wheel drive van that I think a lot of you guys might be interested in. So this is the newest Mercedes Sprinter van, and this one has the factory four-wheel drive, which is awesome. You know, when you go camping and overlanding in remote areas, you could do it with a two-wheel drive, but it kind of sucks. You really need four-wheel drive. So this is Mercedes four-wheel drive option, which is nice. And here's the original window sticker. This is a 2020 2500 cargo van, 144 inches, 3.0 V6 turbo diesel, 7-speed transmission. This one's been kitted out with all these. I mean, there's tons of upgrades they put on this one. That brings the basic van to $60,000, which that's normal, right? You get a four-wheel drive, brand new four-wheel drive van with a lot of options for $60,000. That's normal. And then it's also been outfitted with the camper setup that you've seen here for another $32,000. So bringing it to basically $93,000, which, if you guys don't know, in the camper van world, finding a camper van under $100,000 is very rare. So this one's called the Caliche Weekender, and it's built off of the Mercedes Sprinter 4x4. So let's look at the camper conversion. By the way, this is the regular top. It's not extended. You know, there's, I think, two other heights on top of this one. This is the basic cargo van size. So you're not going to be able to stand fully in here. But the good part about that is you can park this in a lot of regular garages. So you don't have to park this outside because of the super high roof. You could just park this in a regular garage. That's nice. Up front, you got, this one has the leather seats. That's nice. Leather seats. These chairs, I'm assuming these flip around. I don't know. But pretty standard stuff up front as far as the Mercedes Sprinter goes. Very nice. It's a nice van in general. And then here's the part that I really liked. Okay, so dad, mom, seat belted. I have 3 kids. 1, 2, 3 seat belts in the back, guys. That's very rare in the camper van world to have seat belts for 5 people. Usually it's 4 max. So this really solves problems for me. This folds up and becomes a bench seat, and then there's a captain's chair here. And by the way, this captain's chair can move anywhere the L track is, so you can put it anywhere you want, or you can even take it out, or you can put it in the back or on the side or wherever you want to put it. And then of course the bench seat folds down to make a bed, so mom and dad can sleep here. And you're probably wondering, well, where do you put those 3 kids? So we were talking about this at another show, but kids don't like to sleep inside these vans for the most part. I noticed they like to camp in a tent, or especially in a rooftop tent. See that rooftop tent over there? Kids love to climb up and go into basically a tree house. So you could put 2 rooftop tents up there and put your kids on top. Or you can buy one of those really big rooftop tents. I know there's iCamper makes a really big one that they can fit 4 people. So you put a big rooftop tent up top for the kids, and then mom and dad can sleep right here. And this thing is good to go for camping in remote areas. I know what people are saying. Oh, you know, for $90,000 you can get a Class C, you know, that can sleep 6 or 7 or 8. Yeah, you could, but that Class C can't go up into remote areas that this regular height 4x4 van can go. So that you have to pick the right tool for the job, right? So this definitely speaks to a demographic that's into going into places that's not a KOA, you know. It's not a regular RV campsite with hookups. This is for off-grid overlanding, and it's nice. Look at all these L-track. And then tons of space here. You could build this out with cabinetry if you wanted to, but this is kind of like the starter. It's insulated. You got some USB ports there for power, vented windows with screens, LED lights, nice headliner. This is what it looks like when you're sitting down back here. You got tons of room. You just relax, sit down, get out of the heat, get out of the cold or whatever, or sleeping. Sleeping here. So this is what it looks like when you're sleeping in here. This is actually pretty comfortable too. This thing is, it looks like it's hard, but it's actually really comfortable. Here's an example of what it looks like if you did have to stand in here. So I'm standing in here. I'm about 5'9", 5'10" with my favorite boots on. And if I had to change clothes, I could. You know, you can get it done. It's not the best, but this kind of gives you an idea that you could do it. And then, of course, your kitchen is also mounted to the L-track on the floor. So this whole box can be positioned either in the back or in the front, or however you want it. You got a sink with hot and cold water. You got a fridge over there for a weekend of food. And then that's where your water tanks are under there. Pretty basic, but yeah, that's actually really nice. I like that. So if you can't park on the street at your house, wherever you live, you don't have ability to park your camper outside, park this inside your garage and you're good to go. Okay, so remember I told you that one there is like the small version that fits in your garage? Well, they have a high top version that doesn't fit in your garage. So if you have a nice big driveway, you can park this, or some land in general, you can park this. This is the one you want. So again, 2020 Sprinter with the turbo diesel engine, 4-wheel drive. So you can take this thing off-road. You can go to those remote areas that the Class C campers can't go, which is nice. It's still relatively narrow. And you got the high top roof here, so you can stand up in this one. This is nice. Let's take a look in the back here. So I was talking to the owners of the company, Kalichi. They're out of Henderson, Nevada. Shout out to my Las Vegas Henderson peeps. But yeah, they started off doing tour vans, and then that business kind of died down, and they transitioned over to adventure vans, and they knocked it out of the park. They brought one of these vans to Adventure Van Expo last year, and it sold within 24 hours. So their business concept is working. Here's the sleeping platform. So you can see it's beefy, strong aluminum bolted onto these rails here, and that's your sleeping platform. You know, you put some cushions here and some blankets and pillows, and you're good to go. And with the high top, you know, you have a nice bit of space here. You still have your vents here, so you can get fresh air. It's got screens, LED lights. Very nice. It's insulated too. This is the base model. They do make a more kitted out version of this, but this is just a base model to get you started. So if you're on a budget, I know it's a lot of money still, but if you wanted to just start with a base model and then build it up over time, this is a good option. Still comes with the L-track like you see in the airline industry, so you can position things anywhere you want. That's cool. Or you can take things out completely and use it as a cargo van. And then here's your side access. See, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seat belts. So I have a family of 5. I got 3 kids, and I can fit all of my family in here and then some legally, because there's seat belts for everybody. That's so cool. I love it. And then again, this is the high top version, so you guys can see how much room I got here. Nice and comfy. Nice little living space. And then here's a view of the bed again. Bed area. Remember I told you there was 3 seat belted seats here? This is what it looks like when it's flattened out. So it's a nice big bed. I mean, you could easily sleep 2 people here, maybe 2 people and a kid. It's pretty dang big. And then again, this storage platform up here, you put some air pads up there, and then now you have basically bunk beds. 2 on the bottom, 3 kids up top. You have a fully self-contained RV in a relatively small package. That is really cool. I like that. So of course this is the base model, so there's no cabinetry for the most part in here, but you can put cabinets here. You can put cabinets all right here. You can put cabinets up top if you wanted to. Put cabinets over there. Really build this thing to suit. And here's the module for the kitchen, basically. Hot and cold water. Here's your fridge. How do you open this fridge? Oh, there you go. This is a small get it done fridge, I call it. You know, just enough for a weekend. Very nice. And then of course your water tanks are going to be in there. Then your desktop there. They got it set up for a laptop. Oh yeah, look, the seats do spin around on this one. Nice. Now these, if you don't know, these seats really make this a nice little living space. So everybody can just get to camp and then face each other. You know, you can sit in here, play board games and whatever. Just have drinks and just chill when the weather is too hot or too cold or too windy outside. Got a vent up top. It's got a solar charge controller because they got solar panels up top. Maybe we can take a look at the top there. And of course another look at the cabin area. A little bit of storage here, small storage. But yeah, that's a look at the high top version, which is really cool. I like that. If you guys watch my videos, you guys have seen Illumination bumpers on a lot of these vehicles, and there's a reason why. But I got Kenny here.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, tell us all about your company and what makes you guys different.
Yeah, so the big thing with us is we're all aluminum, so it doesn't rust, super lightweight, easy to handle, yet super strong. So when weight is a consideration on your vehicle and you're up against your payload, you don't want some big heavy steel thing on it. So that's how we got our start. And then utility, having extra space. There's never enough space inside the van, so our stuff allows you to store things all over the place.
Yeah, because you guys are famous for your boxes as well.
Yeah,
right?
boxes and our roof racks.
And the racks,
so, yeah, it's almost like a second story for your little tiny home. This is our new mini bumper, I guess you could say. For the 2020, it's got a hidden winch mount in there, works around all your factory sensors, so cruise control, parking, collision prevention. Put a 10,000 pound winch in there, nice and easy. Recovery points,
Yeah, this is brand new, guys. They literally just finished making these things a couple days ago.
Exactly.
So this is the first. This is probably the first YouTube channel to feature this bumper from Illumination, which is awesome. I love that fact that I just caught you guys, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, if you guys look right here, point out what this is here.
Yeah, that's the cruise control and collision prevention. So
you maintain all that.
Yeah. So if your van is equipped with that, it works with it. And then it's still nice and sleek and hidden. You don't have a big box like you see on some of the others.
Yeah, so when you guys build up these big 4x4 vehicles, sometimes, you know, people get these humongous bumpers, which some people need, right? You drive in Canada, you hit a moose, you need a big bumper.
We do that too.
But yeah, we're going to look at that in a second. But some people don't need all that. Some people just need a winch and a little bit of bull bar protection or towing. What do you call them? To just get towed out. Recovery points. Yeah, there you go. And then this has your factory sensors as well.
Exactly.
So you kind of keep it simple.
Exactly.
And there's no price yet. These things are brand new. They're figuring out the pricing.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess, let's just go high first.
Yeah.
Around 2,000 bucks, I'm sure.
For the setup you see there,
Yeah. When we get to camp, my kids always want to climb stuff.
Yep.
That's the perfect vantage point to look around. You can get up there and
put some lawn chairs up there, enjoy sunset.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Or the waves at the beach.
That's
have
cool.
A little picnic up there. If the weather's nice, even set up and sleep up there.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
You could either just sleep on it with some padding, or you could put a rooftop tent, right?
Rooftop tents are on them all the time.
Like, matter of fact, there's a guy with a tent up there right now.
Exactly. That's one of our racks right
there.
is
it? Awesome. Perfect. That's a perfect
and then
demo.
We cut around all the vents and AC, so if you have any accessories on your roof that we need to work around, we can do all that nice and easy.
Ballpark weight, how much can you carry up there?
750 pounds is what we say, but we've had people put a lot more.
They're built like
things
that.
at Burning Man where there's parties going on up top.
They're like, hey, there's 10 people up there. Let's go.
So,
awesome.
I guess always refer to your owner's manual. And stick to their weight rating, but
there you go.
When you're not moving, have a party, have fun. On the driver's side, you have a ladder tire combo. So
just get up on there.
So you can climb up to the roof.
Look at that.
These neat little fold-up steps. Nice and easy to access if you want to.
Yeah, can you demo it?
Tire.
Ah, look at that.
So super easy to get up there.
I like it.
Yep. And then this swings out with the door.
Okay.
You can fit up to 35-inch tire on these if you can fit it that big on your Transit. So it just opens with the doors.
Oh, you just grab their door.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Oh, there you go. You can see how it's bolted on there. Yeah.
It's no drill at all. This is all factory mounting points.
No drilling. Cool.
And so, which is pretty awesome.
That is awesome. That's a lot of stuff. It's like very organized.
Yeah.
Very, very organized.
The bike rack system without the box, I think, is going to be around $1,500. We're still finalizing price on that too.
Okay.
Again, brand new product for us.
Yeah.
At the show.
Oh, it's brand new. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the box, we're probably going to be around $800 on.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Do you want to get a shot inside the box here?
Yeah, yeah. So this is the smaller one, like you said.
So you still have access to the box with the bikes mounted, which is neat.
That is cool. It's like it's almost like it's stepped. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and I got my leveling blocks, little toolkit. And,
all right, so we were talking earlier about the big, humongous bumpers for hitting moose and things like that. This is it right here, right?
So it's protecting the whole front end. You're taking all your plastic off and putting that on there.
Nice.
This is good if you're in deer country, elk country.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is midnight, you're tired, deer drop comes out in front of you, you hit it.
Yeah.
And then you don't have cell service.
Oh.
That's the worst, right? So with this, you're going to be able to drive away and not have to worry about getting stranded.
And if you look close, guys, you still maintain your sensors.
Yep.
And then your
window for your cruise control.
Cruise control.
Collision prevention.
You got nice big lights, light holes for fog lights.
Yep.
And then this one doesn't have it, but you could put a winch, obviously.
It's got the recovery points in there.
That's for your shackles right there. Now these cutouts, are those just vents?
Yeah, you can also mount a receiver to the bottom of it.
Oh. So you can put a 2-inch receiver. Yeah.
So if you want to carry bikes on the front.
Nice.
Something like that, you can.
Nice. And then here's the body protection that you're talking about. So if you get a deer up here, it'll deflect that deer.
Excuse all the ash that's falling from the sky.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, California has been dealing with some serious wildfires, and we're getting ash everywhere. Here's a shot of the, this is a different kind of roof rack here now,
so this is our modular roof rack. And the neat thing about this is it all compacts into a small package that ships free in the lower 48 states.
Oh.
And it works around the standard vent locations on the Sprinter.
Nice.
And whether you have Max Air or Fantastic, front or rear, you can configure the panels kind of any way you want.
Nice.
So,
I'm gonna climb up here real quick.
yeah, please climb up there.
Show you guys what it looks like up here. Look at that. So there is the modular roof rack in all its glory. They got a vent there for the fan. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go all the way.
Yeah, go up there. Get a view of the show.
Oh yeah, look at that. So this is the biggest selling point of going with a full roof rack. Like you could walk all over this thing. Look at that. That is so cool. And then you get a vantage point up high of wherever you're at. You're at a race, you're at camping, whatever. You can get a bird's eye view. Very cool. My kids would love this up here. Put some tents up here and you're good to go. I got Rob here, and he is the guy behind overlandgear.com since 1990. So introduce yourself to the world. Tell us what you got.
So you bet, Rob Doherty, Overland Gear guy, and I started manufacturing in 1990. I started doing police, military, emergency services, stuff like that back then, and I still do that. It's with another company. It's called the Vest Guy, but we got into this because we seen a buddy with a van, and it's like, that's the lifestyle we want. So we got into it for that, but then we started making so much stuff for them, and now we do the window coverings and the headrest trash bags and anything soft goods related that you can imagine we can make.
You're the guy to go to for this, yeah.
So a lifetime warranty, and everything is made in North Salt Lake, Utah.
Made in North Salt Lake, Utah. Yeah. That's important, guys. I say this all the time, you know, if you can support Americans doing American work right here in America, do it. You know, spend a little extra and support American businesses. Yeah.
You know, it is a little more. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
There's a small premium for it.
It's lifetime warranty, and you get it made what you want, you know. So you can
Nice.
call up and say, hey, you know, I like this pouch, but I need it in red, and I need it 1.5 inches longer.
You can do that.
We can do that. That's what we do.
That's awesome. Awesome. I got Tom here. So tell us what you got, man.
So basically, we import European products to the U.S. We have flooring systems over there, which we can kind of go in detail over there a little bit better.
Okay.
We have this kitchen unit that kind of folds up. So this is basically what you'll have left over.
So it starts off as a little tiny box,
Yeah.
and then it transforms into this,
Yeah,
what
and
you
then
see here.
you have different options over here. You can put cooktops over here. We have cutting boards, the collapsible sink, whatever you need.
And everything that I see is what comes when you buy it?
Well, there's different options. Of course, you can buy it with the cooker, but if you already have one, you don't have to buy it.
Okay. Very nice. That's cool. I like that. So it keeps things very organized and easy to stow.
Yeah, it's nice if you have a van that you want to use for work as well, so you don't have to cook the kitchen for like the weekend. You just put it in the back and it's ready to go.
And this is your guys' product as well?
Yeah, so this floor is crash tested in the US. You can configure it however you want. So in this van we have 2 seats on the side, but you could also have 2 tracks over here, 2 tracks over here, have a middle aisle.
Alright, so if you guys are wondering how you move these chairs, so check it out.
Red lever over here that you have to move up, and you pull this back. Same on this side. And then you can just slide it forward.
Basically just like the like on an airplane. Just like on an airplane. Yeah.
So there's rolls on this as well, so it's really easy to
move it where you want.
Yeah. So when you have space, you just have to kind of see if the front is right. See, there you go. Now it's in, and then you just flip the switch back forward.
Very cool. And you said these are crash tested as well. So that's important. It's nice and safe.
Yeah, we wanted a safe product. There's a lot of products that just bolt through the floor, and that's obviously not the safest way. So this one is really, so the floor, this floor is what you will get if you order one. So it's full aluminum, and you glue it onto the van itself, and then you have a nice soft mounting surface for your seats.
Nice. It's padded.
Yeah, this one is called 2Take2. It's a woven vinyl from Belgium. It has like a sound dampening material under it, so it keeps the road noise.
Sound deadening too. Nice.
Yeah, so it keeps the road noise. I think it's obviously the Rooftop Tent. That's a new product from us this year.
Oh, here, let's back up and see if we can get it here.
Yeah, I think you can kind of see it.
There we go. Oh, wait a minute. So that Rooftop Tent is a part of the van.
Yeah, we basically, the roof cutout is the only cutout that's there, and the rest is glued on.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a Westphalia back, back in the old days. Yeah.
It's from SCA. It's from Germany as well.
Very nice. I like that. Okay.
And then we have the window covers. You can kind of see them over here. I can kind of explain it. So we have the more traditional way, I would call it, with the old-fashioned reflective on the top. But most of our stuff now has the reflective layer behind the black thing, so it doesn't show as much in the window. So you can kind of like have a more dark window.
More like a stealth.
Yeah, and there's 7 layers, insulators as well, and it has suction cups that it just sticks on the window.
Nice. By the way, is that a bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let me just open up.
Very few of these RVs of this size have a bathroom.
We sell the box as well. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, look at that. So they actually have an actual bathroom. This is rare, guys, in the camper van realm to have a full bathroom like that. So I'm assuming that's a cassette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could just take the cassette out and empty it at any bathroom. That's cool. And it's a wet bath, so you can take a shower too. Okay, so talk about your company and tell us what you got.
So our company is Geovan Designs. We are based in Chico, California, just north of Sacramento. And we've been building custom vans, like I said, for about 5 years. And we take mostly Sprinters and Ford Transits. And our customers come to us and decide exactly what they want. And we custom build the van per their specs.
Nice.
Most of the time they bring the van to us, but yeah.
Nice. So you guys literally have ridden this wave of overlanding from the beginning.
Yes, absolutely.
Because 5 years ago is when everything just started taking off.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so let's take a peek into your world here. What do we got?
You bet. So this is kind of our base model van, if you will. This is kind of where it starts. We brought this van to kind of show some of our techniques of how we install our goods.
Kind of the magic behind the curtain, right?
Exactly. Kind of a behind-the-scenes look. We have our floor track system, which we'll be able to, all finish out flush with the rear floor and be, a finished grade. And it will hold 2 captain's chairs. So there'll be a captain's chair there and a captain's chair here. And then also, if you don't want the captain's chair, you can bolt in our portable galley, which has a sink and all self-contained with a pump and water system.
Nice.
Right here we have a queen-size bed. It fits a queen-size mattress.
Let's get in here.
You want to step up here. The beauty of this bed is that it can come out in just minutes. So you notice it's 3 panels. All we do is squeeze it together, and it comes right out. You have to unlock it first, and then you can just simply go like that.
Oh,
So
nice.
if you don't want it, you want to pop it out, or maybe you want all of it out, you can take it out. Now, if you want to raise it, you unbolt this and put it up to here.
Oh, you got the L track here.
So like if you have bikes or other, cargo that you want to store.
You can make your garage taller. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. I like that. That is cool.
Yeah. So in here, our storage boxes here. This is where all our electrical goes. So whatever the customer wants or needs, rather, in terms of electrical size battery, this is where our battery compartment is. And over here we have 3 different ways to charge that battery. So I have a charger here when the van is running. You can charge the battery. Then we have solar panels as well that you can plug into the side of the van. And then we also have an onboard battery charger. So if your battery's getting low and you happen to be somewhere where you can plug in, you just plug into the outside of the van. It's that simple. So there'll be upper cabinets. This is kind of, like I say, we show people, how we do things, kind of the custom finishes that, we let people pick out the colors. The whole thing is all custom.
So people always wonder, like, why does that van cost so much? But they don't see how much work goes into prep and putting everything together. Exactly. I mean, there's a lot of wiring, there's insulation, there's sub panels. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah, this takes about 6 to 8 weeks to build.
Yeah.
So it's
it's labor intensive.
On it every day.
It's a lot of labor. Yeah.
So you start out with insulation, of course, and then you're running electrical. It's pretty extensive.
Nice.
This is, for example, this was a cargo van. This had no windows in the rear of the van.
So you had to put the windows too.
Yeah. So this is kind of a unique thing to us right here. We figured out how to print on a 3M clear material that protects the hood. So kind of looks good.
Yeah.
Plus it protects the hood from
It's dual
rock
purpose.
chips.
It protects and it looks cool.
Exactly.
I like it. Look, and this one's actually for sale.
Yep.
So let's see, a complete, when you say complete, you mean it'll have all the amenities?
Things basically that I described.
It'll all be in there?
Chairs, seats, cabinets,
Uh-huh.
you know, battery.
And if you guys don't know, if you're watching this video, this market is super hot right now, and inventory can be tough.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want one, I mean, these guys have one, and look, it's 115,000. I just did an interview with a guy with one that was 160,000. So you're saving some money here. Yeah. So very cool. Let's end this with a website if you guys want to learn more.
Yeah, if you want to learn more, you can go to our website, which is geovandesigns.com, or you can check us out on Instagram. We're at Geovan Designs.
Awesome. There you go, guys. Check them out. Custom builders in the Chico area. All right, so check it out. We are the Russos. He's here with his rig. I just talked to him for a few minutes just to say hi. But yeah, if you don't know these guys, they quit their day job, sold everything, and they went from RV to a van to what you see here. They got this F-350 diesel lifted with the big front bumper. There they are on Instagram, by the way. We are the Russos. And they got a full YouTube video on all this stuff, but they went with the truck with the four-wheel camper flatbed model with the side entry, which I've done a video on. But yeah, they're full-time in it. They do this full-time for a living. And yeah, they're living the dream, man. They're absolutely living the dream, which is a whole lot easier to do when you don't have kids. I got 3 kids, so it's a little bit harder for me to jump in there and do that. But I got 8 more years, and then I'll be a free retired person to run around the country. Here's the Storyteller Overland booth. They got a nice little 4x4 Sprinter in here. I think he's collaborating with Storyteller. He's done a bunch of videos with those guys. Oh, they got some donuts. Check it out. Look at that. You can convert the chair into a bed. There's your cargo area. They got a porta potty there. Got a little queen size bed up top. Screens to keep the bugs out. Front runner rack on top. Oh, this one has an AC. See, now that's what I would like. If I got a van, I would have to have an AC. Just to keep it nice and cool when you're parked out in the sun in some desert area. That's nice. And let's take a look at some of these trucks here. So I never saw these ones. I mean, I've seen versions of them, but I never saw these specific trucks, because these trucks are from their Southern California showroom. So let's kind of do a flyby. I know you guys have seen these on my channel before, but I just have to give the Southern California four-wheel camper guys a shout out here. So they went with a blacked out 3500 Ram Cummins turbo diesel. Freaking love the 3500 turbo diesel. That thing has so much power. I mean, it just goes. You hit the gas and it takes off like a rocket ship, relatively speaking. But yeah, they got this thing kitted out nicely if you've never seen these before. AEV bumper. This one's all blacked out. AEV wheels. I'm assuming these are also 37s. The one that I drove, yeah, 37s. The one that I drove at Yellowstone had 37s. So theirs does not have the amp research, flip down, whatever, power steps. I don't even know who makes these, but theirs is the fixed version. And then on the back, they got a gray, like a gunmetal gray Granby. And if you guys don't remember from my video, the Granby is the big boy. So it's on a long bed here. I think that's an 8-foot bed, if I remember right. They have an awning out here. This is the EasyOn, EasyOn.com Batwing. There's the AEV snorkel in the front. So here's another Ram 3500 from Southern California, from the Four-Wheel Campers dealership in Southern California. Blacked out. Again, AEV front bumper. It's got a come-up winch over there. Those guys have been around like 50 years. A little bit different AEV wheels on this one. 35-inch tires. Those are the Yokohama Geolanders. I really like how those ride, by the way. I did like 400 or 500 miles on these up in Montana and Wyoming, and loved the way these rode. Really nice. This one has legit rock sliders. So mine, the truck that I had for a couple weeks, had amp research steps, and then this one over here has steps as well. Those are not rock sliders, but this is an actual rock slider, so you can actually drop this truck on a boulder or a fallen tree and not worry about your rocker panels getting all banged up. This one's by White Knuckle Off-Road, and it also acts as a step as well, so that's kind of nice. I like that. And then this one has been fitted with the flatbed, which I showed you guys before at the factory tour. Very nice. So if you don't know, the flatbed allows you to put a different type of camper on the back, and it also maximizes every square inch of space for additional storage, and it increases your departure angle when you're going off-roading. So really nice off-road capabilities with this flatbed setup. And then it also frees up space in the back, so you can put gear on the back, because normally there would be a door here, right? So like on that, the door's over here. Over here, there is no door. So you can put all kinds of gear. You can put full-size spare tire, bicycles, whatever. And it's just a really nice setup for carrying gear. And here's a look at their awning. They got the power retractable awning. Fiamma. Power retractable awning. Pretty cool. There's a look at their AEV snorkel, which is very unique to AEV. Look at these beefy bars here on that flatbed. Let's take a look inside here. Anybody in there? Alright, so we got these really tall steps because it's a flatbed. You get way up here. You gotta watch your head because it's pretty small though. And then when you get in, bam, look at that. Look at all this room in here. This is comfy. You got the dinette going east to west with storage underneath, and also storage at your feet. So a lot of storage. Comfortable for working on your laptop or having a cup of coffee or a drink of wine or beer or whatever. 2-burner propane stove, hot and cold pressurized water, Dometic fridge. Looks like they got some Blue Moon brewskis in there. Forced air furnace to keep this thing nice and warm in the wintertime. There's your thermostat. There's your switches for your pumps and your heater. And then you have your water and power. If you have solar, if you have batteries, you can see what your battery levels are. And if you have water tanks, which you do have water tanks in this one, it tells you how much water you have left. And then over here, there's your batteries, because they do have solar panels on top. And then over here, your fuses. And then I believe that's a carbon monoxide monitor, I believe. And this is the cool part. Look at that. You got a toilet inside for emergency use only. I mean, I wouldn't use this like as your primary all the time. Pull over or go to a campsite or wherever you're at and use that. But in a pinch, you know, you gotta go. I gotta go right now. Boom. Got your potty right there. That is awesome. And then this one has I believe this is a queen size. Yeah. Because if it was a king size, you'd have 4 of these little skinny boys. But yeah, let's show you what this looks like for the guys who just have never seen my videos before. There you go, just like that. Look at that. Queen size bed, fits 2 people, no problem. And then you could leave your bedding here too when you're traveling. Push this in, and I believe this goes up. Does it go up? Yeah, there's storage under the bed. That is awesome. Not all of these do that. The flatbed model has storage under the bed, so that's really cool. Again, I'm 5'9". You got tons of room. That's cool. And I believe this one has the winter Arctic pack. Yeah. So you could camp in cold weather in this one. All right, guys, so there you have it. That was my day at the Adventure Van Expo in Tahoe. It was so awesome getting out of the house and getting back into showing you guys all the new vehicles and gear for overlanding. It's a lot of fun coming out here and checking out these products and vehicles. Met a lot of cool people, saw a lot of cool vehicles and products, and it's just really nice to be back out here again. Hit that like button to support my channel. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite adventure van was from this video. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.